Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your host Theonden, and today we're diving into episode 3 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. If you've been following along, you know things have already gotten pretty intense. In the last episode, we got a deep dive into Ed and Al's tragic backstory. We saw how they lost their mother and made the dangerous decision to attempt human transmutation, which went horribly wrong. Ed lost his arm and leg, and Al's soul got bound into a suit of armor. We also got to meet some key characters like Winry and her grandmother, who took care of the brothers during their recovery. And let's not forget Ed's epic tryout for the State Alchemist, where he earned the title of Fullmetal Alchemist. Episode 2 was an emotional roller coaster, and I can't wait to see where the story takes us next. So, without further ado, let's jump into episode 3 and see what's in store for the Elric brothers.
God's children who live upon this land, pray in faith and ye shall be saved. Those who have lost their way, the sun god Leto shall shine his
So what are you guys, like street performers or something?
Seriously, do we look like street performers to you?
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Let's go out.
Oh no.
Easy, I didn't mean nothing by it.
Sorry, accident. We'll fix it.
How's that? It smashed to hell.
Watch and learn, Gramps.
Okay, here he goes.
Nice.
There, see? How's that?
Amazing. It's a miracle. You've been touched by the sun god, just like Father Cornello.
Touched by who now?
It's not a miracle, it's alchemy.
Oh, so you two are alchemists. Right, I've heard of them. Then maybe you've heard of us. We're the Elric brothers.
The Elric brothers, you say?
Wait, I do know that name. The Fullmetal Alchemist, Edward Elric, is that right? Wow, so you're the young prodigy that tell all the stories?
Let me guess, they're all surrounded by Al. Yep.
No, it's not me.
What? You mean it's the little guy there?
He seriously has a complex about his height.
So, what's with this guy on the radio?
That's our leader, Father Cornello.
We were lost until he came to town and began teaching us all the ways of the sun god Leto.
He grants eternal life to the souls of the faithful.
He can even resurrect the dead. His miracles are proof that what he says is true.
So this guy's claiming he can bring the dead back to life? Now that's something I gotta see. So that's it, huh? What do you think?
There's nothing to think. That's alchemy, no doubt about it.
But somehow he's ignoring the law of equivalent
Kills me how he's standing on that big old box.
exchange. He should have only been able to transmute that flower into an object of equal mass.
And he's changing organic matter into inorganic matter. He shouldn't be able to do that unless...
Yeah, there's just one way. Bingo.
Now, I'm a little confused about this Philosopher's Stone. Is there just one, or is there multiple?
Oh, merciful God, please hear me. Hear my prayer, I beg of you. Please bring him back.
So this is the almighty Leto.
Welcome. Are you interested in Letoism?
Nope, can't say I am. Not really the religious type.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. To know God is to know hope. If we believe in divine grace, then through him all things are possible. If you believed, I'm sure Leto would bless you and make you grow taller. What's that supposed to mean?
Easy, brother, she's just trying to help.
What about bringing the dead back to life? Do you believe that's possible too?
Yes.
Water 35 liters, carbon 20 kilograms, ammonia 4 liters, lime 1.5 kilograms, phosphorus 800 grams, salt 250 grams, saltpeter 100 grams, and various other trace elements. That list represents the complete chemical makeup of the human body for the average adult. It's been calculated to the last microgram, but still, there's never been one reported case of successfully creating a human life. And you're telling me something modern science can't do, you can do with prayer?
Lift thy voice to God, and the prayers of the faithful shall be answered.
Did I mention all those ingredients I read off? Down at the market, a kid could buy every one of them for the spare change in his pocket. As it turns out, humans are pretty cheap.
No, that's blasphemy. We are all children of God, created in His image.
You have to understand, alchemists are scientists. We don't believe in unprovable concepts like creators or gods. We observe the physical law.
You know, don't get me wrong, I like the show, but I'm not caring very much for for Ed. He's so arrogant and full of himself, kind of a dick sometimes. I mean, I agree with some things he says, but still, he comes off as an asshole.
Laws that govern this world, to try to learn the truth. It's ironic, really, that through the application of science, we have in many ways been given the power to play gods ourselves.
So you're putting yourself on the same level as God? That's just sheer arrogance.
You know, there's an old myth about a hero who flew on wings made of wax. He thought he could touch the sun, but when he got too close, his wings melted and he came crashing back down to Earth. Right, Al?
Brother.
I'm sorry, miss. This is difficult for me to ask. But do you think your father, Cornello, could even save an arrogant scientist like me?
Of course, that's wonderful. If anyone can lead you to the Creator's light, he can.
Father Cornello, there are visitors here who wish to see you. A child and a man wearing a suit of armor. They would only give their names as the Elric brothers.
I can't be bothered now. Just send them away.
Wait, the Elrics? You're sure that's what they said? You're positive?
Yes, Father, that's what they call themselves. No mistake.
Damn, then this is a problem. Edward Elric, the Fullmetal Alchemist, has come to call on us.
That's him? The man in the armor?
Yeah, so they're just trying to scam the town. Is that their thing?
Dressing the part, it would seem.
But why would a state alchemist be here in Lior? Surely they couldn't have found out about our plans.
It's possible this dog's nose is too sharp for his own good.
This way, please. Father Cornello is a busy man, as you can imagine. But you're in luck. He's decided to spare a moment for you.
Yeah, thanks. We understand. We won't take too much of his time.
Good, then it's agreed. We'll make this quick.
Brother Cray, what is this? What do you think you're doing?
Rose, these heathens have come to ensnare and discredit the Father. They're evil. This is God's will.
Brother Cray.
Well, like you said, let's make this quick.
Damn.
Oh yeah, strike!
What's this commotion? Ah, the Fullmetal Alchemist. Welcome to the home of our sacred order.
Father Cornello.
I must apologize for my disciples' behavior. It would seem they've been misguided.
Okay, let's say I believe you weren't
I don't trust this guy as far as I can throw him.
the one guiding them. What next?
Have you come to learn the ways of Leto?
Well, there are a few things I'm curious about, like how you've been using second-rate alchemy to deceive your followers.
My dear boy, I don't know what you mean. What you're doubting I see as alchemy are the miracles of the sun god Leto. Look again. Could mere alchemy create something from nothing in this way?
Yeah, that's what I didn't get at first. How can you perform transmutations that ignore the law of equivalent exchange?
As I said, because it isn't alchemy.
Then I started thinking about it. If you'd somehow managed to acquire a certain object to amplify your alchemy, one that's said to make the impossible possible, that would explain everything.
What?
I'm talking about the Philosopher's Stone. Your ring. That's it, isn't it? I've been looking for that.
The ring is just a ring. I am God's humble servant. It is from he alone that I derive my power.
Yeah, okay, sure. Just keep telling yourself that.
Still trying to sell that line, huh? If that's the way you want to play it, I guess I'll have...
I still question Ed's motivations here. Is he just doing this to get his and Al's bodies back, or is he wanting the stone to try to bring his mother back again? That's my main thing. If he's just trying to get it to bring their bodies back, okay, I can understand that. But if he's wanting to try again to bring his mother back, I don't agree with that.
To come up there and beat some truth out of you.
My, you really are quite the incorrigible heathen, aren't you? Rose, dear.
Yes, Father?
That gun there beside you, pick it up.
Okay.
Oh, Rose, you poor stupid girl.
Now, child, I want you to shoot the Fullmetal Alchemist.
No, Father, I can't do that.
I am the Sun God's chosen emissary. My word is the word of Leto himself. Shoot him, Rose. It's God's will. Why hesitate? When you lost your fiancé to that tragic accident last year, who was it that saved you from the very depths of despair? Have you forgotten?
It was you, Father.
That's right. It was I who took your hand and led you into God's light. And do you recall what it was I promised you then?
You said if I had faith, you'd bring him back to life. No, wait! It's not me, honest!
Damn it, I'm the Fullmetal Alchemist! It's not him! It's me!
I think I'd rather her shoot Al than Ed, because at least Al wouldn't get hurt.
It's the short one. You're kidding.
I'm sorry, but I have to do this. I don't have any choice.
He's been lying to you, Rose.
You're wrong. I've seen his miracles. Father Cornello will bring him back to life. I have faith.
Fine, then shoot.
Oh,
Ow!
he's okay. I don't think he can get hurt.
Good. God Leto is pleased. You have done well, my child. Now pick up the gun and shoot the other as well.
Haven't you made her do enough already?
But your head, I thought you were...
Don't worry about it. He's pretty solid.
Yeah, see? No harm done.
An empty suit of armor that walks and speaks? Do you still doubt it, Rose? This unholy thing is an abomination. Evil of this kind must be purged. And I believe my Chimera should be up to the task.
So this is the sort of thing you do with the philosopher.
That's cool looking. I always thought chimeras were a cool monster.
Stone, that's just twisted. Anyway, looks like I'll need a weapon.
No transmutation circle? So the state alchemist tile isn't just for show. You truly are gifted, however. Your
Oh.
last spear is no match for Chimera claws that tear through wire.
You shredded my pants. But I guess those claws don't do so good against steel.
Fight him, you stupid beast!
That arm and leg of his is pretty damn strong. I'll admit that.
You like that, kitty? Go on, get a good taste.
Your arm. A brother trapped in armor. I see. It's all becoming clear now. You did it, didn't you? The one thing even the most novice alchemist knows is strictly forbidden.
Why don't you come down here and try me? I'll show you real...
Hey man, he looks kind of cool. But, I don't know, he just seems kind of overpowered to me. I don't know, I'm just nitpicking, I guess.
quick who the novice is.
I still don't like his attitude.
Fullmetal Alchemist. Fullmetal Alchemist.
Why don't you come down here and try me? I'll show you real quick who the novice is.
Rose, this is the price of their sin. These fools attempted human transmutation, the greatest taboo for any alchemist. In their arrogance, they tried to bring someone dead back to life.
He thought he could touch the sun, but when he got too close, his wings melted and he came crashing back down to Earth.
Oh no.
This is what happens when you try to play God, or whatever you want to call it. Take a good look, Rose. Is this what you want?
So this is the great Fullmetal Alchemist Edward Elric, not even half a man. Hell, not even half a boy!
And what are you? You're just a phony that can't do anything without a Philosopher's Stone!
Father, we just want you to hand over the stone before you get hurt.
Don't be absurd. Why? So you could use it for yourself? Please. If you fools are really so eager to play God, then perhaps I should send you to beat him instead!
Holy crap, he made a minigun. Jesus.
Nah, me and God, we don't get along too well. Even if I went, he'd probably just send me right back here. This way!
Well, don't just stand there after them! These heathens seek to harm the Order! They must be stopped!
It's pretty cool how he just made a door out of nothing.
That's far enough.
What are you gonna do, boy? You're unarmed and outnumbered.
Look, just come quietly. We don't want to have to rough you up.
Don't go easy just because he's a kid, you got that?
I like the funny little animations they do. Those are funny.
What do you think of Cornello now, Rose? He just opened fire. He didn't care that you were in the way.
But that's because... What he said back there is true, isn't it?
We're not evil. All we wanted was to see our mom smile again. But our transmutation failed. What we made wasn't even human. We learned our mistake the hard way. People don't come back from the dead. Not ever.
That's not true. I mean...
Alchemy is based on the law of equivalent exchange. The price of even a failed human transmutation was enormous. It cost my brother his left leg, and it cost me my whole body. Do you see it? My brother drew that with his own blood. His leg had been taken. He was bleeding. I can't imagine the pain he was in. But through all that, he still gave up his right arm to transmute my soul and bonded me to this suit of armor. Now, I just want to help him get his body back to the way it was. He wants to find a way to get me back to normal too. It won't be easy. We might even get killed along the way. But that's the path we chose. All we can do is keep moving.
Like I said, if that's all they want to do with the Philosopher's Stone, I'm perfectly fine with that. But if they try to bring back their mother again, like I said, that's where I draw the line.
But Father Cornello said... He said he could do it. He promised me. Just because you and your brother failed, that doesn't mean... It doesn't mean he will!
There you are, you infernal brat!
Look, can we just cut the crap and talk here? All I want are some straight answers about the stone. Tell me what I need to know, and I'll be on my way. Or we could get the military involved.
Ask her questions.
You could do anything with the Philosopher's Stone, right? So why waste all that power performing phony miracles?
Because with each miracle, I can attract new believers to the Order. Believers who would lay down their lives for my sake. I'm slowly building an army, a legion of holy warriors unafraid to die. In a few more years, I'll be ready to unleash this mindless horde upon the world. And I'll use the Philosopher's Stone to tear this country apart.
Why is everyone trying to tear the country apart? I mean, to me, it doesn't seem like it's that bad. But then again, I mean, we barely learned anything about Bradley or anything like that. I mean, he seems like a good man. But again, we haven't seen that much.
Who knows? I might even carve out a slice for you.
But now that I think of it, they did recruit a friggin' child to join the military. So there's that.
Hey, what are you laughing about?
I knew it. You really are a novice, aren't you?
That's smart. He'd probably just broadcast the whole thing to townspeople, didn't he?
You don't mean that.
There were never any miracles, Rose. He lied to you. He lied to everyone.
Why you? How long? How long has that been on?
From the start, your believers heard every word.
How could you? You'll pay dearly for this.
Sorry, not today.
Nice.
You're outclassed here.
I am without rival.
It's a rebound.
No, I won't
Oh, damn. He just messed up his whole arm.
be disgraced like this. Now, boy, behold, the chosen emissary of the sun god Lior.
Oh my. Damn.
My word is the divine word of God himself. My fist
Damn, is he that strong? I mean, like I said, he seems kind of overpowered to me.
is the almighty fist of judgment.
Oh yeah? Fist of God, huh? Well, if that's what you want, you can have it! Shut up! Just give me the Philosopher's Stone! What the hell? The stone. It's supposed to be perfect material. How did it just break like that?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Spare me, please. I was wrong. Please, I beg you.
It's a damn fake.
Please don't. I'm
If that was a fake, it was still pretty powerful, it seemed.
helpless without the stone. Spare me, please.
You mean we went through all this, risked our lives for this one possible chance, and it's a fake?
So, what about me?
I don't care what you do, just get out of here!
Wow, so all he cares about is getting these stones, and he doesn't really care about doing his job. I mean, this is another reason I don't really care much for him. I mean, for a main character, he kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. I mean, I know the show's just starting. It's only episode 3, but I'm hoping it gets better.
And what about the stone?
Phony, just like him.
Oh,
So they just let him go? I mean, I don't know.
Sorry, for a while there I thought we'd really found a way to get your body back.
Give me the Philosopher's Stone!
Rose.
Oh, come on, Rose. Use your head
I was
for a
just
change.
saying, it was a fake, it wasn't real. Besides, it's shattered now.
Liar! You want to keep it for yourself, don't you? So you can use it on your bodies. That's right. And so you can try to bring your mother back again.
You shut up! People don't come back from the dead, Rose. Not ever. Not ever.
But he promised me. He said if I prayed it would happen. Miracle. That hope was all I had left. What am I supposed to believe in now? Tell me what to do. Please.
I can't tell you that. You have to figure it out. Stand up and walk. Keep moving forward. You've got 2 good legs, so use them.
He's not wrong. I mean, you can't live your life based off faith. I mean, you have to live it on your own. You can't rely on can't really rely on some supreme being to make things better for you. You have to do that for yourself.
You're strong enough to make your own path.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with religion. I mean, I consider myself a Christian. I mean, but I don't live my life based off the Bible or things like that. I mean, my moral compass is led by that, but you know, I'm not going to get into all that. So the townspeople's just going to take care of Gorilla then. I guess that's better than nothing.
That damn brat, it's all ruined. Everything I worked for.
Yes, all that hard work for nothing. I knew we should have just incited a little rebellion.
You.
Oh, it's them.
Hungry, lass. Can I eat the old man, please? He's big and fat.
Not this
Lust.
way, we don't want you
Lust and
getting yourself
gluttony.
indigestion.
Now
Interesting.
you two, everyone has mocked me. I won't stand for.
Oh my. Damn. They don't play around, do they?
Concludes our business. Just as things were beginning to look promising too. Now I suppose we'll
Well, I guess that's what he gets.
have to start over from scratch. Father won't be pleased. In any case, it's time we started thinking about our next move.
Interesting. I want to know more about them. Alright, let's recap episode 3 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This time we followed the Elric brothers to the town of Lior, where they were investigating the high priest Cornello, a man claiming to perform miracles. Right off the bat, Ed and Al suspect that these so-called miracles are actually alchemy powered by the Philosopher's Stone. We saw some intense moments like Ed and Al being ambushed by Cornello's followers, Ed outsmarting the high priest, and the heartbreaking scene with Rose, who was blinded by her faith in Cornelius' promises. The episode ended with a pretty dark twist involving lust and gluttony, hinting that there are bigger forces at play. Now let's get into my thoughts. This was an interesting episode with a lot of moving parts. The moral and philosophical questions about faith versus science were really compelling, especially in the context of Rose's tragic story. Ed's attitude still isn't my favorite. He's definitely a bit overpowered for the situations he's facing right now, which makes some of the conflicts feel a little one-sided. However, I appreciate seeing that his ultimate goal is to restore his and Al's bodies, not to repeat the mistakes of trying to bring someone back from the dead. Cornello was a pretty despicable character, and I was satisfied to see him get what was coming to him. But it's lust and gluttony who really caught my attention. They seem to be the real villains behind the scenes, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of them. I give this episode a 3 out of 5. So, that's it for my reaction to episode 3 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. If you want to dive deeper into my thoughts, be sure to check out my full review on my anime list. I'll drop a link to in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more reactions. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.